Hi everyone, this is Shayna Hiller from Build Your Personal Yoga Business. And today I'd like to talk about the topic of resumes when teaching yoga. And do you need one? And if so, how do you make one? The truth is that many studios and gyms and facilities do ask for and require a resume if you are interested in teaching at their venue. So if you've been teaching yoga for a while, you have lots of experience, it's kind of a no-brainer that you're probably going to jot down. It doesn't have to be super professional, where you taught, for how long, and that type of experience. But what about if you're just starting out and you want to get into studios and they're asking you for your resume and you actually haven't been teaching yet? So I'm more interested in that fine line, and I have a wonderful plan for you guys. So it may seem frustrating if you're trying to start teaching and various studios are asking you for a resume and you're like, wait a second, but I just graduated from my training or haven't been teaching in a while or whatever it may be. So this is my suggestion. Your experience teaching doesn't necessarily have to be a monetary exchange, meaning you didn't have to necessarily be teaching in exchange for money at a yoga studio in order to start putting together a resume. So it's pretty simple, but sometimes I missed this big time when I started my journey. Start teaching yoga to your friends. Start teaching yoga for free to your family members. Start teaching private yoga to your lover, or put up the signs in your local community and do a yoga class at the library and offer free workshops and free sessions and free classes on the beach if you live by the beach, whatever it may be, so that you can not only get more experience for yourself as a teacher, but be able to add to that resume. So you can easily put on a resume, I've been teaching private yoga for the past 6 months. It doesn't matter that it wasn't somebody paying for you. A big tip when it comes to putting together a resume of your teaching experience: do not lie. Do not lie, do not make it up. Call me crazy, but I do believe in karma, especially when it comes to business and expanding your career as a yoga teacher. So I also would suggest, if there is a studio that you want to teach at that's requiring a resume and you don't have one, is to go there in person. That's the best. Second best would be to call up on the good old telephone. No emails, actually. Resist emails as much as you can. It's very impersonal. But try to go into the studio and talk to the owner or talk to the manager or whoever's in charge of hiring people. Because something I'll say for myself when it comes to the whole resume thing, and I'm just not a resume person. I never have been. And so if I wanted to teach at a yoga studio, I would go and sit down with the studio owner and tell them about my experience, tell them about my style of teaching, my desires, and how I can actually serve their students. And it's really about being confident, going out there, because human-to-human connection is always going to be more powerful than even a wonderfully constructed resume with 1,000 years of yoga teaching experience on it, right? So it's really that palpable energy that is going to seep into the person that you're with. And when you're confident and you speak from your heart, there's a better chance that you'll get hired even if you don't have one. So those are my tips for you when it comes to teaching yoga and whether or not you need a resume. Think outside the box. Try to connect with managers and owners one-on-one in person. Just because they ask for a resume doesn't mean that you need it, otherwise you're doomed. Don't stress out. If you do stress out, do some yoga. Maybe that'll relieve your stress. But you're good. You're always good. Teach for free. Get some experience. Put that on your resume. There's always a solution. Remember that there's always a solution. So I hope that this solution serves you on your journey to building your personal yoga business. Please feel free to add some comments if this inspires you. Any questions that you have that I can cover, I'm here for you, and I look forward to sharing more. And best of luck on your journey. Namaste.